and really said that robots are coming to kill us in 4 years. If that's the case, if he already has like some kind of like prediction or knowledge, why are they still making these AIs dumb smart?
Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've seen this face before. Today's video, I really just wanted to talk about transhumanism because, listen, this is our future and I'm scared. Like, I'm worried. I don't like this, so we need to talk about it. One side note is I did change my background. I found that the orange was really clashing with clothes that I was trying to wear, so I went ahead and took that down because black and white goes with pretty much everything. It's little like apartments, but like it really doesn't matter, you know? And today's video is going to be a smoke with me. I haven't recorded a smoke with me in like 2 years. I don't even know like the rules of YouTube right now when it comes to like smoking on camera or any of that. I probably should have looked that up first before doing this, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, let's just get into this because I just spent like the last 2 hours in a rabbit hole and then took a shower, did my makeup, and sat down to make this video. So get ready. Get ready for this. But for the people who don't know and I'm not even smoking yet. So I know some of you watching this video right now, you're gonna know what transhumanism is, but not everybody watching this video is going to know what that is. So I'm just gonna let you know real quick what transhumanism is, and that is, it is a social and philosophical movement devoted to promoting the research and development of human enhancing technology, okay? And this is what I saw on Google when I was like, huh? Like, explain more about that, cause what? And this is what it said. It says, these technologies would increase sensory receptions, emotive ability, cognitive capacity as well. Also radically improve human health and extend human lifespans. Now, some people don't have a big vocabulary and like big words might confuse them, but these big words aren't confusing me. Basically, what this shit is claiming is that they're gonna fix you through electronics. That's what this is claiming, basically. And like, honestly, really sit there and think about it. Would you want to be connected to a machine? Like, I know I've heard a few people say like, oh, I wouldn't mind being, you know, connected to my phone because like that's convenient or whatever, but other than like your phone, I don't even think I'd want to be connected to my phone. That shit would annoy me after a while. Hold on. And there's all kinds of things too, and it's not just like a phone attaching to your arm. It's like a whole arm that's like a robot arm. It's whatever you can think of is now electronic. Chips in your head, chips in your body, whatever it is, okay? So we're gonna get into that a little bit, okay? Because when you first read that on Google, you know, how it says, you know, these technologies are supposed to help this sensory reception, emotive ability, cognitive capacity, like that sounds great. That really does. But you keep reading, and in a nutshell, all they want you to do is fix yourself with technology. That's it. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say his name on YouTube. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't be allowed to say his name on YouTube. Elon Musk. I'm gonna look that up after, like while I'm editing this, to see if I need to beep his name out. Because YouTube is wildin', like they really don't want you to say certain names and certain words. So yeah. Elon Musk and Ray, girl, that's a German last name, and let me tell you, I don't speak German. I can't pronounce German. I can barely pronounce English, so bear with me. Ray Kurzweil, I don't know, are both self-proclaimed transhumanist. When I came across this, I was literally shook. Like, I was like, what? He really said this? But apparently he did. In Dubai, apparently Elon Musk said, avoid becoming redundant in the face of artificial intelligence. We must merge with machines to enhance our own intellect. Okay, so let that sink in. And when I first read that, I was like, oh, so he must think that, you know, AI is getting pretty smart, and it is. AI is very smart. Apparently there's like AI systems out there that have their own names. I can't even think of them right now, but apparently they almost mimic emotions. And no, why are you giving robots emotions? Why? It doesn't make any sense. They don't need those. They don't, I promise. We don't want to see a robot cry. And at the same time, Elon Musk also said that we need to become cyborgs to protect ourselves against the eventual robot apocalypse that's going to apparently break out in 2025. That is his prediction. Have y'all ever watched a video of Elon Musk recently? Like, he looks really creepy in the eyes. But yes, this man really said that robots are coming to kill us in 4 years. If that's the case, if he already has like some kind of like prediction or knowledge, why are they still making these AIs dumb smart? You hear my shower, I'm sorry. Why aren't they stopping? But no, they're gonna lead us towards this robot apocalypse. So let's say one day you decide to go join the transhumanists and you're gonna go get fixed up. What's gonna happen is, you know, the AI or whatever is going to assess you, all your humanly traits, you know, like it's gonna look for stuff like disability, diseases, suffering, aging, and obviously like death. And it sees all those things as unnecessary. I'm talking about the AI. It sees those things as unnecessary and undesirable. So the plan is to get rid of all these things. It aims to, I had to write this down, and I'm sorry, I really wish I was one of those YouTubers that could like read it and then like memorize it and then say it, but like, girl, I smoke too damn much. That ain't happening. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. That ain't today. So after the AI assesses you, it's going to reduce the effects of your disability or physical issues by providing integrated enhancements with longer limit of duration. What? Sorry, I can't even read my own handwriting. That's a problem right there. What the hell? It aims to reduce the effects of disability or your physical issues by providing an integrated enhancements with longevity. It's going to limit the duration of your injury, and it's going to reduce your suffering. So I'm assuming it's going to soothe your pain, or maybe when they say suffering they mean like mental suffering, but like they never like say what it is, they just say suffering. And the third thing they're going to do is they're going to insert a sense of immortality into you, and they're going to make your moods better. Yay! Some scientists say that within like, you know, a few years, 10, 20 years, like we're really truly gonna be like a few science fiction movies. Like that is gonna be our reality because of technology. It's getting so advanced, you know? So my earring! She said, hell no. Nah. This is weird to me. And just me probably, turns out like 70% of the whole little community that they have of like the rich people or whatever, whoever is in that community of transhumanists, 70% of them are either atheists or agnostics. And I just find that interesting. It kind of, you know, goes hand in hand, because they tend to, obviously, if you don't believe in God, you believe in science. Duh. So I just found that super interesting. I wanted to end the video out with like 4 examples of transhumanism we're going to be seeing in the future, or things that are already going on right now. The first one that I looked into and wrote down is mind uploading. And the reason why I picked this one out is because there's literally a show just like this on Amazon Prime called Upload. And that's funny because this was called Mind Uploading. Figures. It's a therapy where it's supposedly possible to scan your brain and put it on a computer, and then the computer can perform a simulation. I said stimulation, oh my god. So then the computer can perform like a simulation of what your brain would do, as if the computer is now your brain and you, and now that's your consciousness, apparently. So the show about this is actually super cool, super cute, super funny. I love it. I love the concept. But it's only like in the show, it's for when you die only. And I'm wondering if that's, because it didn't say specifically if that's when you die, but I assume, yeah. Ray Kurzweil, that same name that I struggle to say, he's an inventor, and he says this technology should be available by 2045. That is if, you know, Elon Musk's little prediction doesn't come true and we all don't get wiped out by robots. The next one was weird, but this one is already going on apparently, and I was just like, what? It doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And it's super fucking expensive. So, rich people things. But anyways, so this is cryogenic suspension, aka freezing of the head / the body. So apparently, yeah, when you die, this place will, you know, either preserve your whole entire body or will cut off your head and preserve just your head with the hope of one day reviving it. Alright. Next, because, like, I don't even have to go any more into that. Like, what? Like, they even showed something like that on that Upload show that I was just talking about, where they tried to put a man who was in this, like, Upload realm. They called it heaven. And he tried to come back to Earth, and they tried to download him back into a body, and the body rejected it, and his head fucking exploded. So, like, that's kind of what I'm expecting. That ain't gonna work. Actually, I do have more to say about it, though. That's embarrassing. Let me put on my blunt, because I'm just talking out my ass at this point. Let me put this out. Hold on. The first person to do this was a psychology professor who died of cancer in 1967. And people have been doing this ever since. Apparently famous people do this. Like, for real. I'm gonna ring off some names, okay? James Bedford, Hal Finney, and Ted Williams are already all frozen up, laying there just chilling. And apparently some celebrities that are on the list are that Ray Kurzweil, Peter Thiel, Paris Hilton, Britney Spears, and Simon Connell. Connell? I don't know. I know I said 4. I wrote down like robots and stuff, but I feel like I've already, you know, said my piece about these robots in this video. And maybe I can make another video when I do more research about this, because like I said, this is our future. Eventually, you know, so I do want to know more about this shit. And if y'all want to know more about it, let me know. I'm more than happy to make more videos. But I am going to cut the robots out of it because I feel like I didn't get enough information and I don't want to just start like... The last one I do want to talk about is Mr. Elon Musk's brain chip. That don't taste right in my mouth. This chip was made to expand the human intelligence with artificial intelligence by putting, you know, the chip into your head. So this isn't intelligence that you've learned. All of a sudden, you just have intelligence from a chip. And I wonder how that works. Like, I wonder if somebody asks you a question and, like, you kind of zone out and, like, an answer will come out. Like, how does that work? I want to know. And apparently it's for faster communication between two people. So they're trying to say that you can basically telepathically speak with somebody else if they have it too. Before even like opening your mouth. And I think that's like, no fucking thank you. No. I don't want anybody in my head before I speak, because you don't know what the hell I'm thinking before I speak. You know? So no, I don't want that. I don't like that. And another really cool thing about this is you can have it and like understand other languages, and I do like that. That's cool. But yeah, so here's my thing with transhumanism. I'm nervous about it. I'm not gonna be obviously one of the first people to jump out and go get anything transhumanized unless it's for a intense medical reason that like I can't survive any other way. But even then, like, is that survival worth it? Because there's been like, I don't know, rumors, conspiracy theories going around that transhumanism is in some ways like its own religion in a way. Because remember how I mentioned that like 70% of them don't even believe in God? So some articles had some weird things about them, like connecting them in religion in a weird way. And I don't like that because I have my religion and I don't with that. I don't know, you guys. How do you feel about transhumanism? Like, genuinely, from all stances, sides, like, how do you feel about it? I could see the good, but I can see the bad. And I don't want to fill my head up with that conspiracy theory shit, because there's a lot of that out there. A lot already. Of course, that's what the internet does. But it was definitely hard to research and not form a suspicious vibe towards it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. When I was doing some research, I took a few screenshots of a few articles that I was reading. So if I did not manage to put them in where I felt they were appropriate, I will put them in here and now and let y'all read them now. Because what I did take screenshots of, I found them very just like peep at it, you know, just like side-eye, like, you know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for chilling with me today. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, comment, do whatever it is you want to do, and have a great day, night, wherever it is you are. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.